say that. Like, kind of fair.
All right, ready? All right, welcome to the May 9th Village of Shawnee Council meeting. Everyone that can, please stand and say the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Gates.
Here.
Eisner.
Here.
LaRosa. Present. Matney.
Here.
Zimmerman.
Here.
Thatcher's here.
All right, approval of the minutes from April 25th. Anything on page 1?
Yes. The second to the last paragraph, under village administrator says, "We may information," there should be the word "have" in there.
Page 2.
Yes. Third sentence down, there should be, after Facebook, there should be a question mark now.
All right, page 3. Page 4.
Yes, on legislative actions, should be a period after Ohio.
All right, and page 5. A motion to approve the minutes from April 25th.
Second,
Gates.
yes.
Eisner.
Abstain.
LaRosa.
Yes.
Matney.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Thatcher. Yes.
All right, any questions on tonight's agenda? Motion to approve the agenda is written.
So moved.
Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Eisner.
Yes.
LaRosa.
Yes.
Matney.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Thatcher. Yes.
Brian?
Thank you, Mayor. Short report tonight. Went back to having zoning issues and questions that have taken up the majority of the time. I've been working with Mark on a couple different zoning issues, working through those. And then I know there's going to be an ABR meeting on the 26th with respect to that Bridges and Brewing, which is not the normal ABR night, which is the 19th, but I think it's, last time I talked with Mark, it was going to be specially noticed for the 26th. That would be one thing on the agenda that night. I think it had to do with when the application or something came in. I'll be honest, I wasn't completely clear, but I know it's going to be the 26th and 7th. So I will go to that, and that's actually all I have for tonight. Happy to answer any questions.
Got a question for you. Talking with Shirley about a few weeks ago. We got an Airbnb in the village now at 35 East Oneida. And what she's looking into, and she's going to talk to you about it also, was could we receive that tax from that? And also, would we receive any RETA tax from that based on their creating income from here?
Well, I have not talked to Shirley yet about that. I guess I'd have to look into that. I mean, we would have to, the idea is, could we create a bed tax and then we could collect? I don't know the answer.
There's something at the State House right now.
How many rooms do they have?
Pardon?
How many rooms do they have?
How many what?
Rooms for the Airbnb.
3.
They have to have 6 to collect bed tax. I just know that because I was on the Convention and Visitors Bureau for 10 years.
Right.
So they have to have 6 rooms.
How many beds do they have in those rooms?
It just goes by how many rooms.
All right.
Depends, Airbnb used to be put an air mattress in your living room. It's expanded considerably.
Yeah,
But there is something at the State House right now about Airbnb.
I'll check into that to see.
just a check.
Yeah, I could check into that. As far as RETA goes, yeah, I mean, the individuals actually are collecting income and it's there,
Right.
they should be Should be reporting that.
Well, it's just an Airbnb house totally, okay, they don't live in it. But what I'm saying is they're generating a large income because it's rented almost every night.
Right.
You know, at a couple hundred a night, so.
And the bed tax would go to the county.
Well, but it'd be a RETA though.
The RETA tax would, the bed tax is county.
No, because you could also collect
Right, you
For
can
the
collect
city.
locally, right?
to the
Double
village.
does, I think.
Yeah, double,
Yeah.
oh, heavily, yeah.
So, I'll check, I'll see what you
Yeah,
want to
just,
say.
just talk to Shirley about it when you get a chance, and just,
Absolutely.
thank you very much.
All right, anything else for Brian? All right, thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Russ?
All right, it's been a busy couple weeks. Paving package finally done, went to UST today. We're looking between $42,000 and $54,000 worth of paving. It hits a bunch of areas that need paved, that aren't foreseeably going to be affected by any projects, large or small. You'll have that, hopefully at the next council meeting to approve, to send it out to bid. Fire hydrant plans have been submitted to Delco. They should begin work soon. Sounds like we're gonna get 6 roughly for the price that we approved for the 5. So it works out. There's no concrete, there's no pavement cutting, there's some of the added cost isn't there with the locations we found for the fire hydrants. Zoning, like Brian said, we've been busy tackling some of the blight properties. Everyone seems to be cooperating. Our projects that we've been staying up on, equity's moving along well. Larry has stopped work. Supposedly he's going to be resubmitting plans here shortly. Correct plans. As slow as they're moving, Ohio Groundskeeping is making progress little by little every single day. They have a permit from the county, so they've assured us they'll be done by Memorial Day. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but we'll see if they get it done. The brewery did resubmit plans. They have to go back to ABR for the patio and the sign. There might have been a couple other little changes in there, but he has a July or June 11th deadline for finance and asked if we could meet in May. As long as this project's been going on, it has 3/4 of the way approval, we were able to accommodate that. May 16th is Chipper Day. Great time to cut everything back. Just a reminder, that the ordinance says the residents are required to cut their own bushes back, their own trees back from the roadway. Get it out on the street before May 16th and they'll haul it away. Banners, we did order banners, and I know we were hoping to go away from adding the flags because they keep getting hit by trucks and go to a dual banner system. The dual banner system came in way higher than what we would reasonably spend on banners. So we did keep them with the agreement we have with the chamber, every other banner. It's going to be a patriotic theme throughout the village. And then there'll be a village banner, and then welcome to Shawnee Hills, and then the chamber banner, and then a village banner, and the chamber banner. Hopefully we'll have those up. Hopefully we'll have them in and up before Memorial Day weekend. And then on the poles from Hellas south and in the park, we're gonna add hanging baskets. We were able to get the hooks, and Richard's gonna get the hooks installed when he does the banners, so we'll add baskets to the poles. And still looking for part-time help, 18 years old, 2 days a week, 16 hours a week, 15 an hour. If anyone knows any college age kids or older high school kids that are looking for some work this summer, I'm happy to put them to work.
Any questions?
I've got a few questions for Russ. Yeah, and our PIO for Holly, can she start sending out to the mayor and council all the posts that she does to our emails? So we're all looking at the same thing without going out to Facebook, so we're all seeing exactly what's going on.
I don't know if she can
Cut and paste.
screenshot them.
Oh, screenshot them, cut and paste, whatever. See what if she can find it, she can let me know.
She just posted on the village website now.
She just
That's all
posted on
she does,
Facebook, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, that way we're all looking at, because I go out on my village website all the time. Yeah, I email, so at least once or twice a day. But I don't do Facebook I'm just not out on, I'm just not hitting all these buttons. So, I mean, if she can, great. If not, I understand. Just let her look into it.
I know she has limited hours and I don't want to eat up a bunch of time with her screenshot and send it, but that would be the only way to do is screenshot it and then add it in an email and send it.
Okay.
If she can do that, I'll ask.
Just asking, you know, I'm not tech, so I don't know how hard it is. And on Miami Drive, I know the tree was taken down, it looks great and everything, but can Mark start the paperwork now and get the lawn?
Already started.
Okay, perfect. That's that one. Hey, and I'm not bringing this up, but on Larry's building, he's got a giant Coke sign hanging on the side of the building now. Is this gonna be his new theme going around the,
We are in constant communication
Back
or
or
battle
down
with
there.
Larry to get him to come into the fold and do things
Yeah.
properly.
just, I didn't know if you saw it. I just noticed it today.
What side of the building?
Huh?
I haven't seen it.
It's on the south side. It's about a 5 by 5.
Must have gone up later, because I didn't see it. when
Yeah, I just saw it this afternoon, so.
A lot of the problems with some of the properties are we have an issue and we send them a note, we have to, our ordinances give us a notice period.
Right.
We send the notice, they move it, and then they put something else up.
Yeah.
And then we have to start that notice period and then they move it and then something else. You know, there's a truck and an airplane sitting
No,
up
I
front.
know. Get it. That's it. Thanks, Russ.
You heard anything about is there any new update on the bogey situation?
I have nothing new on the bogey, nothing new there and haven't heard anything from Rhonda either, so
They cut the grass.
we cut the grass.
Oh, you cut the grass in front of the, there you go.
Somebody's gotta do it, might as well be us, you know?
Yeah, why not?
Nobody's doing it.
All right, anything else for us? All right, thank you, Roger. All right, no visitors. Communication, so the one communication I had, the news on the riverfront stuff. Columbus held a Zoom meeting, that their intent is to make the riverfront a nature preserve, which is actually genius on their part, because it's hard to fight nature preserve. Anyway, so I emailed Morpsey, who is increasingly involved regionally here in development. It just so happens Amy Acton, the former, so she is, I don't know if it's a nonprofit or a startup, I think it's called Rapid 5. There's actually a presentation at Morpsey this Thursday that I'm going to try to attend. It has to do with waterways. Now, we'll see if it has any bearing on what we're dealing with here, but at least we can get somebody else that obviously is a little high profile involved in this, because I think it's common sense. I mean, I actually don't see the other side of the coin. So more to come on that. We'll see how that goes. But and that has been pretty much it. Rob.
No, nothing new on the programs.
All right. Any committee UST?
UST met and we discussed the paving. It's in the $40,000 to $50,000 range, so we're gonna get stuff. And it'll come up to council to go out for bid. Hopefully the next meeting or so.
Well, that's it.
That was all we had.
All right. We'll move to legislative actions. All right. First one is a third reading, ordinance 11-2022. An ordinance to amend the credit card policy of the Village of Shawnee Hills, Ohio. Any questions on this? Do I have a motion to approve ordinance 11-2022?
So moved.
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Eisner,
yes,
LaRosa.
Yes.
Matney,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Thatcher, yes.
Next one is a first reading resolution 07-2022. A resolution to establish that portion of medical healthcare costs that the Village of Shawnee Hills will contribute to and declare an emergency. So does anybody have questions on this? This was presented 2 weeks ago at
Yeah.
Finance.
Right.
Okay, do I have a motion to suspend with the second and third reading and declare resolution 07-2022 an emergency?
So,
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Eisner,
yes,
LaRosa,
yes,
Matney,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Thatcher, yes.
And then do I have a motion to adopt resolution 07-2022 as an emergency?
So moved.
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Eisner,
yes,
LaRosa,
Yes.
Matney,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Thatcher, yes.
All right, another first reading, an ordinance to reappropriate funds for current expenses and other expenditures for the village of Shawnee Hills, state of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2022, and declare an emergency. Any questions on this one? All right, do I have a motion to suspend with the second and third reading and declare this an emergency?
So moved.
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Eisner,
yes,
LaRosa,
Yes.
Matney,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Thatcher, yes.
All right, motion to adopt this reappropriation?
So moved.
It's
No.
Second. Gates,
Yes.
Eisner,
yes,
LaRosa.
Yes.
Matney,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Thatcher, yes.
All right, we have a chance to look at the bills.
Yes.
You're good? All right, do I have a motion to pay the bills in the amount of $41,139.71?
So moved.
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Eisner,
yes,
LaRosa,
Yes.
Matney,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
and Thatcher, yes.
All right, Rob, the treasurer's report.
General fund, 327, 716.47. Street fund, 430, 245.36. State highway, 25, 791.27. Continuing professional education, 25.35.48. Evans Farm Jed, 91 cents. Drug law enforcement, 534.41. Indigent drivers interlock, 385.84. Law enforcement trust, 11,104.19. American Rescue Plan, 20,298.75. Enforcement education, 1245.85. Fire levy, 164,420.98. TIF, 82,483.07. TIF 2, 27,718.62. Police District Fund, 135,201.14. Veterans Memorial, 248.97. Sewer Operating, 61,045.84. Sewer Replacement, 13,036.08. Storm Sewer System, 15,702.44. Enterprise Debt Service, 115,807.94 for a total of $1,435,523.61.
Motion to approve the treasurer's report is written.
so moved,
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Eisner,
yes,
LaRosa,
Yes.
Matney,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Thatcher, yes.
Just to comment on that, Jed, that is a cash cow. Probably we should do more of those. Okay, any miscellaneous business?
I thought that was a tax deposit where they put in certain amounts and then they pull it back out, wait for it to leave.
Any miscellaneous business? None, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Yep.
When you
Did all this to get the job?
So did
We were led to believe it would be like 30
I don't know, who is that?
Yeah.
91 cents.
Yeah, Bob?
Yeah.